Hello, English learners. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so happy to see you all here today. What if I told you there is a technique that can help you practice speaking English without needing a speaking partner? And the best part, you can practice it with me right here on this channel. For the next 15 days, we are going to start a brand new English speaking series. And if your goal is to speak English more fluently and confidently, stay with me for the next few days and I'll make sure that you'll become a confident speaker. So let's get started. You all might be wondering, what is shadowing? Shadowing is basically a technique where you have to mimic someone. So shadowing is a English speaking practice technique where you listen to a person speaking English and speak after them, following their words, pronunciation, and rhythm as closely as possible. You don't wait for the entire sentence to finish. You don't have to memorize long sentences. And you don't have to worry about speaking perfect English. So shadowing is basically जब आप कोई और बोल रहा है and you try to copy them, to try to mimic them. The same way they are speaking, you try to speak in the same way. That is what shadowing is. In this series, you'll listen to me, you'll follow me just like a shadow follows a person. And that is exactly why this technique is called shadowing. And now we all be thinking, why do we need this? Why there is a need of shadowing? And you all might be thinking that, Ronnie, I already know English. Why do I have to repeat someone else's sentences? And that's a very good question. The problem for many English speakers is not knowledge. The problem is about automatic speaking. You might know the sentences. I went to the market yesterday. I understand it. You know the meaning. You know the grammar. You know all the words. But when you actually have to speak, you might think, I went to the market yesterday. You have to think every single word separately. And because you are thinking about every word, your speech becomes slow. That's why shadowing comes here. And shadowing helps you move from thinking about every word to speaking in a more automatic way. You repeatedly hear the sentences, you repeatedly say the sentences, and gradually your brain becomes more comfortable producing the pattern. Think about learning to ride a bicycle. When you first learn, you have to think about everything. Where should I put my feet? How should I balance? How should I take a turn? But after practicing many times, you don't consciously think about every movement. It becomes automatically. Speaking also works in a similar way. Now, let's do our first practice session. I want you to sit comfortably. You can pause this video wherever you need more time. Okay? Don't panic, don't rush. We'll move gradually and don't be a perfect speaker. Okay? You have to first listen and then it's your turn to speak up. And remember one important rule, speak out loud. Let's start with a very simple sentence. Listen first. I usually wake up at 7. Now you repeat. Good. Let's do it again. I usually wake up at 7. Now your turn. Very good. Now let's make it a little longer. Listen first. I usually wake up at 7, but sometimes I sleep a little longer. Now you have to shadow. Excellent. Let's try another one. Listen. After I wake up, I usually have a cup of coffee. Now your turn. Very good. Now, let's put everything together. Okay? Listen carefully. I usually wake up at 7, but sometimes I sleep a little longer. After I wake up, I usually have a cup of coffee. Now you have to shadow. Very good. Now I want to give you a challenge where you have to shadow these 5 sentences 3 times a day. Okay? The first sentence is I usually wake up at 7. Second one is I have a busy day ahead of me. Third sentence I try to practice English every day. Fourth sentence sometimes I make mistakes, but that's okay. And the last one is I want to become more confident when I speak English. You have to first listen, then you have to repeat slowly. And third, try to shadow the sentence to a natural speed. So in this video, we have learned about what is shadowing and why do we need it. We have learned a couple of sentences as well that you have to shadow, okay? And we'll move forward slowly and gradually. There is no need to rush and speak perfect English. You just have to mimic. So if you like this video, do like, share and subscribe my channel, and I'll come up with more videos and with respect to this series so that you'll be being a confident speaker. Thank you everyone. Bye bye.